Coach Drew.
Coach Drew here. I'm glad you joined me. This video features an interview with me and a man that I've admired for so many years, Brian Warren, one of the hosts on 700 Club Canada. This interview talks a little bit more about my life, my faith, my journey, and how the Art of a Genuine Apology came to be. I hope you enjoy it.
Psychotherapist Andrew Blackwood. I thought this was so fascinating, especially with men, because I've done a lot of work with them. They see this title, The Art of a Genuine Apology, and they're like, what exactly does that mean, right? And I love the way that you capture this as well. Roses in a garbage can.
Yes.
And what inspired you to really write this and bring healing to relationships?
The work that I do with people, I see them wanting to reconcile. I see them wanting to experience something different, something more. And then I see their good intentions falling to the ground because good intentions aren't good enough. We enter into a relationship and we think it's just about me and that person.
Yeah.
We don't realize that everything that we do is informed by where we come from. So our family history, the things that we know and the things that we don't know, it's all there. It's all in the room.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to listen and how to respond in the moment, real time, then what you have to offer isn't going to be well received. It's going to be thrown out in the trash,
Yes.
right?
I look at all the self-agendas and everything. And you talk about that a little bit as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we can inherit things genetically, but there are also things that are passed down. The rules that we play the game by, we're not even aware of that a lot of the time. So the more we kind of understand ourselves and the more we pursue our own growth and our own healing, we bring that to the relationship.
Where did you really find that spark and faith hit your life?
I grew up in church.
Okay.
But memories that stand out to me are moments where I couldn't go on anymore.
Yeah.
By 13, my parents were divorced, but I knew that was coming for at least 5 years.
A lot of times we don't think and we don't give kids the benefit of the doubt that they know these things are happening. Right. But you knew that was actually taking place.
I just had a sense that it wasn't healthy. But the more I think about it, is the more moved I am because God always knew where I was. He always loved me.
Yeah.
And at various points in my life, he would come to me.
Yeah.
It was less about me pursuing him and him being there for me when I was confused or depressed or anxious. He would either give me a dream or speak into my spirit or send me the word and remind me that this has a purpose.
Yeah.
This is going to help somebody else. This experience in your life is going to help somebody else. And I'll fast forward because at the age of 16, God spoke to me and said, call your dad and tell him you love him. And I was like, no, God, that's not happening. And you know, when you fight with God, you're going to lose.
Yes.
So I lost, but then I won.
Yes.
Because since then, the relationship blossomed, and my father is a wonderful man. I understand him now.
That's part of the foundation of this, isn't it? Purpose, and God is a God of purpose, and why it's so important to have a genuine apology. Tell us more about, how do we practically begin to start doing that and working in that? And I'm getting a little bit of free advice right now as far as psychotherapy. So anyway.
Well, there are 4 steps, but before I get into the 4 steps, it's important to understand that an apology is not a one-way offering. It is a dialogue. It is not just one conversation.
It's not just a monologue.
No, that's right. It's not just a monologue. But it starts with you walking away and thinking, okay, what am I responsible for? Because that's the first step. You want to acknowledge what you're responsible for. The second step is all about empathy. Right? We want to understand that. So when we approach it with care and sensitivity and understanding. And then 3, it's important to know what it is that you are committing to do differently, because a lot of people don't do that.
Now, these steps are very important, and I mean, let's go over that again. Because many times it's they did something, but really what we're talking about is taking ownership.
For sure, 100%. If you start with you you can enter the situation with no strings attached. I want to take responsibility for what I did. This is how I believe it impacted you. And that opens the door for the other person to start to be more receptive and to rebuild credibility, because that's the third step. It's key. I mean, a lot of people don't realize why this book has so many pages.
Yeah.
It really talks about all those parts and pieces.
I recognize that this was not just for men, but it was for relationships. And that's really one of the things that just comes out so strong.
In every relationship, there's going to be emotional injury. There's going to be hurt, whether you intend
That is
it
so
or
big.
not.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to be ready to do that. And a lot of the times people think that because they've forgiven or they've apologized, that they have reconciled. And that's not necessarily the case. So this book is a journey from forgiveness to reconciliation with the apology in between.
And I believe that this is going to be one of those bestsellers. And I'm thankful for this copy being mine. And I'm looking forward to sitting down and talking to you again. Never enough time, but thank you for being here.
The Art of a Genuine Apology is a generational game changer. Have you experienced generational change? If so, please let me know about it. I want to celebrate with you. And if you haven't, have you figured out why? What's the hesitation? Are you struggling to forgive? Are you struggling to offer a genuine apology? Leave me a comment below, and I look forward to getting back to you. Until next time, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and remember to click that bell and turn on that notification, and so you'll know when I post a new video every Thursday. And until then, continue to learn, heal, and grow.